With more attention on hate crimes and incidents against the Asian American community, advocates are urging people to look at the root of a problem they say has increased during the pandemic. ABC 10 News reporter Melissa Mecija was part of a panel which examined hate in the AAPI community.
These are my parents. We didn't talk that much about racism growing up. Only as an adult, I got a better picture of what they faced. Like the time a patient told my mom, a longtime nurse, she wanted only to be treated by a white nurse and didn't want my mom to get near her. My dad, made fun of for his Filipino accent, said a customer asked him if he was Viet Cong. These stories are not unique to my family. Advocates say it's about time these stories are heard.
I think one of the biggest problems and what's escalating and what's led to this is this minimalization of the AAPI experience because they're just not seen.
Anti-Asian hate is a big reason why Leonard Trin got into law. He and his family were victims of a hate crime.
Hate crimes are one of the most underreported crimes that are out there.
Trin leads the hate crimes unit at the San Diego DA's office. He said mistrust and fear of retaliation plays a role in underreporting. To dive deeper into what's happening right now, I moderated a panel with city and community leaders, diversity officers, and those in higher education.
It starts with disrespect. It starts with discrimination, from seeing an entire group as the other.
Our elderly are traumatized. And with that trauma, we need healing. And how will they receive healing if there's a lack of mental health services that is culturally sensitive?
The model minority myth may have created a public perception that Asians are mostly successful, which is definitely not true.
Anti-Asian hate is nothing new, but there are many who believe it is not increasing. Trin combats that with data.
We didn't have any hate crimes referred to our office in 2017, in 2018, or 2019. And it wasn't until the start of the pandemic, pretty much in 2020, that we all of a sudden had 3 anti-Asian hate crimes reported to us.
An important distinction here, hate crime versus incident. The U.S. Attorney's Office explained a hate incident can escalate to a crime when it goes beyond derogatory slurs.
There is a massive difference between hate crimes and hate incidents. And we cannot make these false equivalencies because ultimately that hurts the entire cause.
Various organizations, government, and schools have spoken up about anti-Asian hate. It's a start, not a solution.
It is execution that matters. It is actually doing something and measuring those results.
Melissa Mecija, ABC 10 News.
The entire discussion will be on our website in the story about the forum. We'll also have a shorter version in a podcast, also on 10news.com.